The Bangladesh economy is highly dependent on the RMG industry, not because for its contribution to global trade, which is 6.8%, but also for its contribution to manufacturing employment, foreign reserve, and women empowerment. This industry itself contributes 11.2% to the GDP, but the question is, how well did it manage to survive during this pandemic? In order to flatten the curve of coronavirus cases, the government declared nationwide holidays, which made international buyers to cancel and postpone the unfinished orders worth $3.16 billion, involving more than 1,000 factories, which massively affected 2.26 million workers. It is reported that 1 million workers have been unemployed. With that, Vietnam exported textile garments worth $16.2 million from the period January to July 2020. So, export stood as $15.2 billion. Although in August 2020, RMG was still considered to be the second largest exporter after China, but the country's export declined by 18.45% during the fiscal year 2019 and 2020. Bangladeshi apparel industry must develop its own brand to recover from the dependency of the international buyers. And now for the comeback, Bangladeshi apparel industry must come forward to work closely when the economic stability is returned to Europe, America, and in Asia. And the post-COVID-19 decisions will define us for the next 2 decades, as it's time for us to regain our fame and this sector's pace. More than ever, it's time to think big. Now, last but not the least comes the remittance, which is number 1 in our list.
Remittance inflow, outflow, loss of life, and COVID-19. Remittance is a major key source of foreign exchange, and it is the second most important pillar in developing the GDP of Bangladesh. But we have to be ready for some inevitable hit. So what changed this worker's life during this pandemic? Well, it is confirmed that around 1.5 lakh expatriates have returned to Bangladesh from Middle East, Europe, and different parts of Asia. However, the outbreak of COVID-19 changed everything. It is expected that Bangladesh by the year 2024 to 2025 will receive more than $25 billion. But International Monetary Fund has expected that due to COVID-19, there will be a prominent loss from the host countries. Although the economy might be recovering, but the inflow is still expected to be low. However, we can see the data of total 9 months, where in July, the country made a record of 2.6 billion inflow during this pandemic. So the inflow of remittance from the Bangladeshi expatriates plays a vital role in socio-economic development and strengthens the foreign currency. But out of all the 4 sectors playing their part silently, the remittance and e-commerce sector managed to balance their pace amidst the coronavirus. And at the end, it's all about the survival of the fittest.